So this is a video that I never thought I was going to have to make. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's this is my reading circle. I want to give you guys a mini life update. I am back from vacation. Vacation was amazing, but something happened on the last day of vacation that I wanted to go ahead and address. Originally, I was not going to address this, but then I realized that what happened could potentially affect my mood and could affect my cheerfulness on my upcoming videos. So I just want to go ahead and rip off the band-aid and be upfront and honest with you guys, because I'm probably not going to be super happy and cheerful. I'm going to try my best, but I'm human. So yeah, on the last day of vacation, my cat died, and she was the first ever fur baby that I ever had growing up. I had a lot of fish, and we did have a family dog, we do have a family dog. He's still alive, but he is primarily my brother's dog. He was never my dog, so my cat Miko was my first ever furry friend. I had wanted to do a video with her when I came back from vacation, and that video is never going to happen because she passed away. So the cat that was in my other video is not Miko, that is Deku, and he's the baby of the family. So I guess I could try to do the video with him, but he has a little bit of a shorter attention span. And essentially what I had wanted to do when I came back was make a video that was like my cat picks my book, or like something like that. And essentially I was going to do it with Miko, because we think that she grew up with dogs. We honestly know nothing about her. She had literally jumped into our old apartment complex, and that's how we got her to begin with. But long story short, we think that she had grown up with dogs because some of her mannerisms were definitely more dog-like versus Deku, who grew up with, other cats and kittens, his litter. And so he has more like actual feline traits compared to Miko. And so what I had wanted to do was like line up some books and like put treats on them, and then have Mika go up and choose which book I was going to read, because she sniffs like a dog. So I thought it'd be really cute just to like watch her like literally act like a little dog. But unfortunately that video is not ever going to happen. I could try to do it with Deku, but like I said, he has a shorter attention span, and he grew up around cats, so it's probably not gonna work out. So instead, I wanted to do like a tribute book video, because I'll never be able to do the one I had planned out. Thankfully, she was older, so she did get to live a decently long life. We don't know how old she actually was, but we said that she was at least 12 years old. So that's cool. She got to live a long, happy life. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and show you guys the little tribute book video that I would have, in her name real quick. Okay, so instead of having Miko choose what books I'm going to read, because she's dead, I'm choosing the books instead. So this is how you spell her name, M-I-K-O. And yes, before you get at me and say that's a weird name for a female cat, I know, I named her after my old scavenger fish that I had when I was 16, because they had the exact same coloring. So Miko was named after a fish, that's why it's Miko and not Mika. But yeah, M-I-K-O. So this is a mixture of some of my all-time favorite books, books I want to read, and books that I have already read. And so what I tried my best to do was to find the first letter of a book title and have that first letter correspond to a letter of her name. Some of it was easier than others. Some of them have doubles, some of them don't, because apparently K is really difficult for me to find today. But for M, I chose Malibu Rising and Murder on the Orient Express. Those are both 2 books I want to read in the future. For I have It Ends With Us or In a Holidays. I have read both of those books. For K, I have one of my all-time favorite books that got me into reading when I was younger, which is To Kill a Mockingbird. And for O, I have One of Us Is Lying or The Outsiders. I have read One of Us Is Lying and also The Outsiders, but The Outsiders is one of my all-time favorite books that I have been reading several times, rereading ever since the 8th grade. So I just wanted to go ahead and make this video as a way to help me move on, because literally I had planned to film with her in the upcoming weeks, and obviously that's not going to happen, so I'm doing the next best thing. And I also want to be upfront with you guys because I may not be super cheerful in my next few videos. I also wanted to say I might be wearing the same shirt over and over again because I'm going to try my best to get a lot of filming done. I realized that editing really helps me out mentally. It's just something fun and creative for me to do as an outlet. Originally, it was for grad school, but I think it's also going to help in the grieving process of what I'm going through, because I have never lost a furry friend before. I've only ever lost fish, and it's very different experience. I was also gonna go on a miniature rant about like saying, live your best life, feel what you need to feel, but maybe that'll be a video for a different day. I'm tired and I just want to do the little things that I have to do to get through this, get through the grieving process. I've had to send out several emails, have to cancel a lot of things regarding Miko, because she did have a lot of health problems. And so she had like follow-up appointments that had already been set prior to this happening. So I need to make sure all of that is canceled, completed, whatever. But yeah, just a reminder, even though death is really sad, that means that the person or the animal or the thing is no longer hurting, and at the end of the day, they lived a beautiful life. They made an impact on your heart and on your life, and it's natural. It doesn't mean that's not going to hurt any more or any less the more that one has or has not experienced death. But however you grieve and you ever go through the process, that is totally to you. I literally said I was not going to talk about this, but here I am talking about it. But yeah, it is your feelings, your emotions. Feel what you need to feel. Realize that you do need time. Take however much time you need to, but don't forget that you also have your own life to live, and you also need to live your own life. But yeah, feel the feelings that you need to feel, all that fun stuff. So yeah, that is the end of this video. Sorry, it is kind of real talk, not fun book talk, because I'm a human, you're human, we all go through things. Sometimes we go through them together, sometimes we go through them separately, depends on the scenario, obviously, but I just wanted to let you guys know. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.